Have you experienced being on a vacation trip with a group of business owners and half of the time they are on business related calls? That is no longer a vacation, that is now a working trip. And when you hear half of the conversations, these are tasks that the people on ground should be able to do themselves without needing to call the founders. But you find out that because the founders have built a founder dependent business, their team always have to call them for almost everything. And no wonder, you find out that a lot of business owners are stressed out. And it's because they have crafted their business in a way that every decision has to go through them. And because they don't also trust their team, they feel like if they give their team the power to do certain things, they would abuse that power or they will make mistakes and things will not go according to plan. One thing I have realized is whatever you think, so shall it be. If you think that your team is not capable, they will not be capable. If you think that they are capable, you will force yourself as a founder to train them in a way that makes them capable. That's one thing I've come to realize. For all of my businesses, I don't even have the luxury to be there. And so I am forced to train them in a way that allows them to make certain decisions by themselves. I am forced to empower them to know how to work. There's one of my businesses, and a big shout out to the team members of Shortlet Rentals. Those girls, and in fact, the entire team are amazing. They make decisions that sometimes they would even come back to me and say, hey, we made this decision, even though we've never made it before. But we think based on how things are that we should make this decision, and we went ahead to do so, and we're just informing you so that maybe if that's not the best way, you can train us on a better way to do it. And that's the kind of mindset that I love, and that's the kind of mindset that I instill in my team, because I want them to be able to take certain decisions. Because there are times that I will be asleep, there are times that my phone will be off, and I don't want everything to wait on me, because at the end of the day, I will be overwhelmed. I'll not be able to even enjoy a vacation because I always have to have my phone close. That is not a life of luxury at all. And so one thing that I am telling my friends that are business owners is you need to learn how to trust your team. And it starts with training them in the right way. And not just one-time training, retraining them, because sometimes they will forget. And you also have to remember that these people come from a different world view. They see things differently. You see things differently. And so for both of you to, be on the same pace, you have to consistently train them until they can think like you. And that way they'll be able to do things the way you want them to do it. And as long as you keep inspecting what they do, you'll be able to correct the times that they make mistake and reorientate them so that they are always on the same pace as you. That is how you build a business that is not dependent on you. And that way you're able to have freedom of choice, freedom of time, and freedom to chase your other goals and go on a 7-day trip without having to do work